welcome back to Last Year. We're going to be looking into the kill side and playing the Fiends this time around and seeing my first impressions of that. As you remember, I had a few issues with the survivor or friend side, but they're very small, and I thought that the game could use a tutorial, but now we're going to see, at least for the survivor side, but now we're going to see what we think of the kill side. So I'm going to hop into the game, and I will see you there. Now, before the game starts, I did want to hop into the ready screen real quick, just because something interesting that I see here is the positioning queue. You know exactly where you are. The queue doesn't move at a steady rate, because it takes X amount of time, or variable amounts of times, I should say, to find survivors for each game. But other than that, I think it's a good idea to at least let you know where you are, so you know how much time you have before you actually have to start focusing and getting ready. Something other games should maybe think about. But now, I'll see you guys in the game.
First off, we're gonna need some blowtorches. We can use those to open up the sewer doors and make our way to the bell tower.
Okay,
Then
this seems to
we
be
gotta
starting
get
the
the
same
doors
way
open.
for the
We
killer
need to
as
get
it
some
does for the
gears to get them moving
survivors.
again. After
Yes,
that,
just so
we'll
you know
still
what they
need
have
to
to
get
do.
to the top of the tower.
And what is this? Fiend deck. What? Let's just go with these. Okay, you pick all three cards. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Wait, is the first one you pick the first one you start with? Okay, no, it's just the ones you... Now let's go with... Oh, that's cool. Little cinematic, sort of, starting out. Alright, F1 for abilities. Let's put Venom. Well, that was an accident. And second is Maul. And what was that? Spawning, traps, scavenge spawns, black hole. When spawned out, hide underground and drag classmates to your nest. Okay, what's this? Oh, okay. What's this? Press F to climb. Ugh. Hold. I don't want to teleport. I want to be able to hurt the survivors. Why can't I hurt survivors? I don't understand. What is... How do I get out of this stupid mode?
He's behind us. Excuse me.
Okay, what the hell is going on? Wow, I can't even tell what's happening. So...
Oh, fuck, that's fire!
Okay, so this is bad so far as a killer. That was just retarded. How... I've seen killers literally blink in and out of existence in melee.
Guys, stop running through the middle. If he's
Of
slasher, he's gonna
survivors.
instant kill you.
But yeah, I've seen killers pop in and out in the middle of a group. And it's just like, haha, you can't though. See, what? How far away do I have to be? Okay. Why can't I? I don't understand this at all. And I can't teleport out. I can't teleport out. This is stupid. This is just bad.
Please, oh please, guys, can we make Dream Team? I believe we can do it.
Let's see what we can do with this.
Nobody die.
We should hurry up and get that torch.
Wow. I see killers pop in and out in melee all the time, and I can't do it for some reason. So honestly, I have no idea what to do. Okay, and still. Okay, this is fun. Not being able to do anything is fun. Yep. Here, let me go half a mile away so that I can finally do something. Why am
Just
I
keep
not...
running, Groovy. Guys, over here!
This is just bad. It makes me want to DC right here. I seriously want to DC.
Watch out for the insta spider spots.
See, and I can't... How close do I have to be?
Well, and there goes that.
Okay. See, I'm not...
Why were you back here? Oh, wow.
Oh, this is a bad experience, and it's going to stay a bad experience until they figure out, hey, maybe we should actually put a tutorial in this.
Gotta love 0 out of 3 for fucking Dream Team. Gotta love it. I ain't never getting that damn skin.
I can't even tell what's going on right now. Like, I don't even know where they went. I'm guessing they went over there? I didn't see them leave. Laying traps like that. Come on, come on. There we go. Now this girl was right.
Fuck you!
And I can't shoot my ability for some reason. Oh, and I was caught. That's what caught me. A traffic cone stopped me from moving. A traffic cone stopped a giant spider from moving. This is retarded. I don't think they actually thought about this. Traffic cones, just wow. Let's see. Let's try this guy. What, really?
Oh, watch out, Ruby, watch out! Get on the beams and he can't get you.
Oh, so they know an exploit. That's good. How does this guy do anything? How does this guy do anything? He just sits there. What does this guy do? I can't figure out what this guy does. This guy's got nothing. What? Oh my god. Like, seriously. Seriously, none of this.
You need to get out of my way.
What? Does this guy do anything?
Open it, open it.
I've seen him charge at people and everything, but I don't know how the hell he does. Because the game doesn't tell you. There's no tutorial, there's no hey do this. It's just, alright, jump in. What do I do? Figure it out yourself. So
Just
this is gonna...
This
I cannot recommend
together.
the killer stuff right now. It's really cannot. and they all get away because I don't know what the hell. I don't know what to do. The game doesn't tell you. It doesn't give you a chance to learn. So I'm going to jump into another match and see if I can figure more out, because right now, I don't know what I'm doing. The game doesn't tell me what I'm doing. The game doesn't give me the option to learn what I'm doing. You also don't get to talk to the survivors like you do in other games. So you can't say, hey, you only had one death because I literally just played my very first game of Fiend, and the game didn't tell me what to do. Very frustrating.
Okay, we gotta find the discs so we can boot up the server. After that, we hack the computers. That should open the door to Bellman's secret library. Then, make our way across the library.
Okay, I guess we're... I'm avoiding this guy. This guy literally did nothing other than die. Start with this one. Alright, so I guess we'll try and figure out what we're doing this time. So this lets us teleport, or not teleport, but... Okay. Wait, what? What? Where is something? Okay, that's a teacher. Too close to what? Okay, good to know they can, like, super jump and stuff. Okay.
Fire charges. You get extra free. Oh.
Fuck this guy up.
Come on. Oh, goodness. Where'd he go? There we go. Oh my goodness. I honestly still have no idea. I'm just kind of using these abilities as they come up. I'm pretty sure.
Please don't. Please don't. I'm new to the game.
Me too, buddy.
I'm new to the game. Please. Please
Me
have
too.
mercy. Have mercy on me. God.
I'm new too. This is only my second killer game. Or Fiend game, whatever it's called. I don't understand when you can and can't place a trap. Do you have a limited amount of traps? No one tells you. Oh, where'd he go? Okay. Hi there. And I'm dead somehow. Do you not regenerate health as a killer? They don't tell you. They literally don't tell you.
Oh, this death!
You're welcome in advance.
Go for this!
Oh my goodness. Oh goodness, goodness.
Nab the disc.
Who's this guy? Whoa, why are we stuttering? Let's go with him. Let's chop people up, I guess. Hello. How do we... I have no idea what that does, just...
I'll bet you right.
And it doesn't... Is this another killer who just can't really do anything until...
Wait! Help!
Do this. I will smite you.
Apparently not, because everybody's faster than all these killers. How do these killers catch up to people when I can't? I don't understand it. I really don't. F, F, F.
Holy shit! You fucking see the body! Oh my god! Yeah, nope, fuck that. Are you fucking serious?
I don't know how I did this. I'm starting to get a hang of it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Don't know how I did that. Don't know how I did. Okay, so just do it like this. Just spam traps and everything right over here. Just make it super difficult for them to actually get to others or other people. Alright, so there's this guy. Okay, there he is. What's... I don't even know what this does. I don't know what this shift button does. Where'd he go? I don't know. Oh, there he is. He's right there. How do I catch up? I don't know. And somebody one-shots me. I don't... Okay, killers need to regenerate their health, apparently. Dink, one shot.
Wait, let me clear some.
It's just... And all four of them are back up again. Now I have to wait to respawn.
Kill me.
I don't... Let's go with this. I know where they are, so we'll just come over here and...
Thank you. Thank you very much. Pills over here if anyone needs them. Take your drugs. I'll heal you.
See if we can't get ahead of him.
Holy shit.
Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Now we can.
I have a... What is... Oh, fuck. Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
What? Was he dead or not? You didn't give me the option to actually, like, kill him or anything? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try this guy. This guy sucks, but still, let's try him. Oh, okay, apparently they win. Don't know how. And I can't... I'm too close to... This is stupid. All they have to do is surround you to kill your ability. Okay, so that was dumb. I got one kill though. So I don't know. Okay, so first impressions of Killer or Fiend or whatever, I freaking hate it. It's bad. It doesn't tell you how your abilities work. It doesn't give you the option to actually go through and figure things out. Why do games like this not have like some practice mode or something where you can go in and just try and figure your stuff out? It's stupid. Second, I've seen killers while the group is actively beating the crap out of them. Not while they're doing the little kill animation, but actively beating the crap out of them, still teleport away. Why can't I do that? Why, if you're a fiend who can teleport all over the place and go through walls and go through all this other stuff, why can you just not appear in the middle of these groups? Also bad. Because if survivors just actually like spread themselves out, they know you can't actually do anything. You can't get to them. You have to start so far away. What they need to do is adjust that to where the more spread out, the shorter the distance. Because if they're in a clump, yes, start you far away. If they're spread out, no, you should be able to teleport in real quick on one and ambush them. But without telling you exactly, like, if you go in, you can see your killer's ability. It doesn't tell you what your respawn rate on that killer's ability is, other than this little circle that goes, maybe soonish, kind of. And then with some killers, like that giant guy, I'm pressing the shift button. What's that do? I don't know, because it doesn't tell me. I guarantee you if I go into the settings and look at the actual controls, oh, this is what this does. I shouldn't have to go into the control settings for the game to tell me what my abilities are. That's just wrong. Now, I've heard some really bad things where if you criticize the game and you criticize the game on their Discord, they'll just ban you outright because they don't want to hear criticism. But that's why I'm not in their Discord. I am in their Amino though, and this is going into their Amino, so I'm wondering if I'll just get banned from their Amino for this. But this is a criticism that they need to look at. They need a tutorial, because this game is very complex. They need a tutorial mode for you to be able to go into and practice your abilities. They need the tutorial for you to be able to practice teleporting in and teleporting out against survivors. They need you to be able to go in and memorize maps, because the fiends absolutely need to know the maps. The survivors can get away with not knowing it because there's 4 of them. And you can just look around and, oh, I need to just go over here where these guys are. They can communicate. The fiends don't have that option. This is going to be a problem with the game, especially for people trying to learn the game, because it's going to be so frustrating to learn that people are just going to be like, no, I don't want to do this. I'm not ever going to play Fiend because it's too difficult to learn. It's too difficult to get into. The difficulty when you start a game has so much to do with whether or not you'll keep playing the game. And especially in a asymmetrical game like this, the difficulty in learning one side has a lot to do with whether or not you'll actually keep trying to play that side. It's important. There's a reason games give tutorials when they're this complex. There's a reason games have unranked or just play by yourself mode so that you can learn your abilities and stuff like that. Practice modes, you know. This game needs one. This game should not be a game where they just say, okay, go do it. How? You'll figure it out eventually, or you'll stop playing. Even if it's 50-50 that people just stop playing, that's too much for your player base. I understand why your game failed in its first half. This is your retry, and you're still just tossing people in and just going, all right, do it. They don't know what they're doing. I didn't know what I was doing. It was super frustrating. I got lucky with the guy with the axe. I don't know. I don't even know how people with the axe guy or the giant guy sprint forward like they do. No clue. Because the game doesn't tell me. Game doesn't even give me an in-game prompt. Hey, here's your ability. Here's the button you can use to use it. Nothing. Not a thing. Even right here while I'm looking at it, look. If I go to locker, it doesn't give me options to see like what my abilities are and how to use them. No. It says, here are all the shiny colors that you can get. Don't you want these shiny colors? No! I want to know how to play the game. That is what I want. I know that's crazy to hear, but people want to know how to use their abilities. There's no option to use that. There's no option to... You have to stop what you're doing in the game to figure out what your abilities are. That's not when you need to know what your abilities are. You need to know beforehand. So coming here and looking at the skins I collected, whoop-de-doo. What I need to do is say, okay, Spider, where's my abilities? I don't care about my skins, where's my abilities? We need to have that. That's something you need to put into the game. Even if it's just like sitting right here, or if it's a different tab, like skins. Emotes. Ooh, I can have emotes, everybody. What are my abilities? Where? Where are my abilities? Where's the thing I click on to find out what my abilities are? I don't know. You'll find out in game. That's not when I need to know. I'm sure after some time, Fiend could be really fun. Maybe. I'm sure some people really love it. But it's absolutely a nightmare for new players. I got lucky with kills. I got lucky on that first game accidentally killing somebody and ruining their whatever it is achievement that they were wanting. But I'll tell you this right now. I'm disinclined to play Fiend because nothing tells me what I'm supposed to do. There's no prompts at the bottom. Hey, press this for this, press this for this, press this for this. If the spider can only do the little spit thing and attack thing, I mean, I know that now. But guess what all the other killers are? What's his name? The Strangler? This guy? I know right-clicking with him occasionally tosses a chain with a little, like, circle cooldown. And right button? No idea what the right button does. Does it do anything? I don't know. This guy? What's he do? I don't know. I don't know because there's no option for me to find out what he does. I just know he's the slasher. He's a balding guy. He has an axe. His weapons? Ooh. Not even his weapons! These are survivor weapons! What the hell? I'm in the killers! This guy? What's he do? I don't know. There's nothing to tell me what he does. Giant, right here where it says his name, here's where you could actually tell what he does with his abilities. Put this in your game. People want to know what their abilities are before they start. Not, okay, I'm going to choose real quick. I have to figure out which 3 characters I want to use. And after I figure out which 3 characters I want to use, I need to figure out what their abilities are. Okay, now that the survivors are halfway done with their first objective, I've figured out what my characters can do. Now I'll start. That's not how a game's supposed to go. You're supposed to know how to do it before you go in against other people. Put in a mini story mode or a mini tutorial for each character. Let them go against bots. Hey, in this situation, you can do this. Try it now. I've seen the Strangler right here. I've seen people like come into grates with him and like somehow like whip out his chain and pull them into the grates. I know with the spider that I can hide in these areas, but survivors can see those areas, or they have a little object that can let you see those areas, so they completely and utterly avoid them. That should not be a thing. Put it on a longer cooldown, let the spider do it wherever he wants to. Let him dig down, like a spider can, like some spiders can, and then pop out. Don't let people be able to see it. Let them see the standards places, sure, but give him the ability to dig down. What's this guy do? I know he can charge at people. I don't know how, because the game doesn't tell me how. Unless I want to stop what I'm doing, let the survivors go away and do whatever they need to do, figure it out, and then start again. That's not good. What do I like about the Fiends? I like that they have the ability to traverse the map quickly. I like that they can go through doors and stuff like that. I don't think if a solid door can just be slipped right through in the travel mode, if they barricade the door, oh, you can't travel through that. Why not? It's just more wood. Makes no sense. Also don't like that the survivors can spread out a certain distance and almost cover an entire building so that you can't teleport into that building. You have to teleport outside of that building or way too far into the building. If they're spread out, you need to lower the distance that the fiends can actually reappear so that they can catch people who are outside and away from their teammate. Now I know I'm new, I probably made a lot of mistakes, but they spread out to the point where I couldn't actually teleport to them. I had to teleport outside of the building and then chase them. I didn't see anything on my screen, and maybe I missed it, to indicate how many survivors or friends, whatever they're called, were actually up. I saw 3 green doors, which meant 3 out of the 5 were still down, but nothing to indicate like what their injured state or anything like that was. Just a small little bar right here. Color coding it in travel mode is one thing, but you should be able to tell when you're not in color mode, in travel mode, which one's the injured one. These people run around and stuff like that. We're locked into first person. With the lighting, we can't really tell, who's who. You can tunnel somebody, but then all 3 of the other survivors, or all 4 of the other survivors, are going to come and beat the crap out of you from behind. Fiend needs some, at least, new player work. It definitely needs some new player work. As I play more of it, I'm sure I'll get the hang of it and stuff like that, but the new player stuff, first impressions of a game, if I wasn't interested in this game, I would quit this game right now. That's bad. That's really bad. Those are my first impressions. I don't want to play Fiend because it feels too much. The game doesn't give you enough information. The game just throws you in, just says, okay, hope you do well. This isn't a good thing. Well, that's my take and my first impressions on the Fiend side of last year, and I can't say that it did well for me. Obviously, I'm sure you guys have noticed from my tone. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you all have a great day. And as always, stay optimistic, stay positive.